Tell you it was cold on that plane. I brewed some hot water, poured it in a bag, and put it on my feet because my feet were literally cold. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Thomas. I am Traveling Gun, and I'm here on another 4-day trip. This is the beginning of July for me. Today we begin a new service. We do offer beer and wine selection to our first class and business class. It's not available for main cabin for purchase like it normally would be. Other than that, that's the only thing that we have changed so far in the beginning of this month. I do have 5-day trips this month, and I also have longer routes this month as well. Today I only do 2 legs, which is a turn to Roanoke, and then I end up in Fayetteville for my layover tonight, which I just deadhead, and that's it. Other than that, that is it. I feel pretty refreshed. I feel pretty good about this trip, even though I only had 1 day off. So I want to take this time out to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. I do like, interacting with you all, and I'm always down for any suggestion that you all have on types of videos that you would like to see. So with that being said, I'm gonna get ready and pre-flight the plane, and I'll see you guys when I get to Fayetteville. Hello everyone, I made it to my room here in Fayetteville, not Arkansas, North Carolina. I've been here once before. Today was very easy, very uneventful. The only thing that has changed is our announcements have gotten more wordy. Like, I had it memorized, but then I seen that a new announcement came out, and it's just a lot wordier than what it was before. So now I have to actually hold up my phone to actually read it, and it's just become a little wordier, and I understand why it is that way. And I think on one of our end of our announcements before we do our demo, it says you can be sure that we're still smiling under these masks. And my mind immediately always goes to how Tyra Banks used to say on America's Next Top Model, smile with your eyes.
Like, okay, and now I'm not smiling with my eyes right now. I'm just going. And now I'm about to smile with my eyes.
And I just, instead of actually smiling under my mask, I'll just do the little, like smile with my eyes, like on America's Next Top Model. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And our service has changed to where the beer and wine, like I said, was 500 miles or greater. Now, since inventory is low, they changed it to 1,000 miles or greater, which we only have 1,000 mile flights. Probably, I think our New York to Kansas City route, or even when we go to Montreal. Well, we're not going to Montreal no time soon, but Montreal, I don't think it's 1,000 miles in itself. So as of now, I don't have any routes that are over 1,000 miles. But they only did that just because of the low inventory of beer and wine. So I'm assuming nobody ordered any beer and wine prior to this, since the whole pandemic has happened. So it's low. So that changed in the email after I read an email that came through to my phone after I told you all that. Go figure. But the gym here is open. The pool is open, which I'm not going to the pool. So I'm going to go work out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today is day 2 of 4. And today I only have 3 legs, but I work with 3 different people today. My flying partner that I'm flying with today picked us up from someone just for the overnight. Then I have somebody that does a turn with me. Then I have somebody else that's going with me to my overnight in Fayetteville, Arkansas tonight. Not Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's why I kept saying Fayetteville, Arkansas yesterday, because I ended up staying there tonight. Excuse me. But I slept pretty well last night. Went to bed at a decent time to get up this morning, which is, I'm trying to get back in the habit of trying to go to bed at least before 11 o'clock, and especially if I have an early report, just to try to get my body back on track of a sleep pattern somewhat. As I stated, today I have 3 legs. I go from Fayetteville to Atlanta, Atlanta to Augusta, and Augusta back to Atlanta, and then I end up in Fayetteville, Arkansas tonight. tomorrow is 4th of July, which is a holiday for us, so we get holiday pay. But a little bit later on, I'm going to explain to you some things that people are running into, which they thought that we could get, but according to our contract, it's not happening. Our company is not going to do that for us. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on today once I get to Fayetteville, Arkansas. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm down one leg. I have three more to go. I said I had 3 legs today, and actually it is 4 today. So I'm on my way to do leg number 2, which is my turn to Augusta. Hello, how you doing, guys? I made it to my room here in Northwest Arkansas, which is also known as Fayetteville. My 4 legs was very easy in a sense. I guess I'm a little sleepy from just waking up so early, but I'm not going to take a nap right now because it is 3-something. I'm going to go work out so I don't end up falling asleep at all. I've actually stayed at this brand hotel. So the very first time I stayed at a hotel was the same brand. It was actually one of my first overnights. They double booked the room, so I walk in the room, there was a naked lady sitting on the couch right there. So that was my first experience with being double booked in a room. So always make sure you hit that latch just in case. But so sit down for this. Being that tomorrow's 4th of July, and a lot of people are trying to pick up because we have trips and open time for 200%. What people are running into, they're thinking they're going to get the holiday pay plus the 200%, but it doesn't work that way. What happens is the company gives you whichever is greater. So if the 200% is greater, that's what you're going to get. If the holiday pay is greater, that's what you're going to get. There's not going to be any both. Our company learned a long time ago. We used to have something called CDOs, which is continuous duty overnight. What people would do is bid for a CDO line, drop all those trips on it, and pick up, regular 4-day trips on top of that and get paid double the money, and people were making bank off of it. So I think the company knew what it was doing when they made this with the outlines of the contract. They're not finna keep paying us stuff like that. Like, could you imagine getting time and a half, pretty much 150% for holiday pay plus 200% because it's premium pay as well, because we need people to work these trips in open time. They're not finna make that mistake. Today on the flight coming from Fayetteville, North Carolina, there was a little girl, and she was with her sister and her dad. Dad was like knocked out. So I see her going to the bathroom. I'm sitting in the front jump seat, so I could see her walking to the bathroom in the front. And I immediately looked down. She had no shoes on. I told her, stop. I said, let's go back to your seat. We're going to put on your shoes. And she was like, well, why? I was like, well, the lavatory bathroom is not really clean. The floor is not clean enough for you to walk in there barefooted, sweetheart. This is still, you still have germs, and people walked in there. Some people might pee on the floor. You don't want to get that on your feet. And the dad was knocked out, so it wasn't even going to bother. I always look after kids as if they were my own kids. And I told her, make sure you wash your hands. She went back to her seat. I asked, did she want another snack? She said, no, I'm okay. She said, thank you, and went on about her business. But I can't allow that. I couldn't allow that to have, a child walk in there barefooted and knowing I could have stopped them and told them to go back and put on their shoes. I'm not going to have that happen. But other than that, that is all I have for you today. We are have a 5 o'clock van in the morning, so I have to get up at 4 in the morning. But I have only 2 legs tomorrow for 4th of July, so I'm okay with that because it's only 2 legs. But other than that, I'm finna go work out. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and y'all have a great day. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another day. Today is day 3 of 4. I am in Northwest Arkansas. Today I go from Northwest Arkansas to Atlanta to Huntsville, and then I'm done for the day. There's no new update that is happening, but one thing I forgot to tell you all, Atlanta was a zoo yesterday. Like, it was really, really packed. Like, everybody was there. And I guess everybody was just like, you know what? We're finna celebrate this 4th of July weekend and do what we want to do. right now it's raining here, as you can see. It's raining. There's a little bit of lightning every now and again out there, but our captain hasn't said anything about any delays, so I don't expect any delays to happen. So hopefully there's no delays, but I get paid I call it time and a half, but it's 150%, which is our holiday pay for today. Even though I'm only working 2 legs, that still adds up to min day, so can't complain. Hopefully, can't complain about that. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Huntsville. How you doing, everybody? So I made it here to Huntsville, Alabama. It is actually 10:30 in the morning and I'm done for the day. So what I think I will do is take a nap, because it's still early enough for me to take a nap, and then go get up, work out, and do what else I need to do, which is nothing else on this 4th of July. But probably watch TV, because I know what they're going to put on TV all day today is Independence Day. And Catch Me If You Can has been coming on a lot too. I like Catch Me If You Can, which that movie still kind of like, you mean to tell me the airlines was like that, where anybody can just go and say their airline if they had on a uniform, and boom, you're there. Today had a guy that wanted, he was a larger guy, which he looked like he was a bodybuilder, so he didn't look 300 pounds, but he was 300 pounds, and he was sitting in business class, and he wanted to move up to first class because there were bigger seats in the one sitting there. So of course, I don't care. It doesn't bother me none, because we're not doing anything special service or anything like that, and we weren't that full. It was only like 15 people on board total. So I went to ask my flying partner, which she's a senior mama, so her patience is like that thin. So I was like, hey, such and such, she wants to move. She was like, no. Loud, real loud. She was like, he didn't even speak when he came on board. I was like, okay, all right. And she was not trying to make her voice quiet. She said no loud. And went back and explained to them, hey, this is what the deal is. You can't, she says you can't move up there. Well, woody. Like I said, for me, it doesn't bother me. I would have went ahead and just be like, all right, cool, go ahead and move. But I'm not working the front, so I can't make that call for her. Also, the senior mama is having real bad hot flashes. When I say she told the pilot to turn the air as low as it can go. When I tell you it was cold on that plane, I brewed some hot water, poured it in a bag, and put it on my feet, because my feet were literally cold. Like, even with this jacket on, I was still cold. And she's still fanning, talking about something. It's hot. I'm just like, listen, everybody in here have on sweaters because it's so cold. So she's having really bad hot flashes. And I'm just like, whew. But other than that, there's nothing else special that happened today. The airport was kind of back, well, I should not say normal, but a little bit less congested than it was yesterday and the day before. I guess because everybody's at their destination. These are the last minute flyers who want to fly to their destination on the day of the holiday. So it was a less congested than normal, but still a little bit of, not dead, but not as congested, I should say. But I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna take a nap, get up, go work out, and watch TV for the rest of the time that I am here. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. I have a 6 o'clock van tomorrow morning, so it's not as early of a show as I did today, but tomorrow is go home day, so I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is go home day for me, and I'm ready to go home, just to be home. I'm not tired from this trip or anything. Surprisingly, last night did not hear one firework go off at all at this hotel, which I expected to go off. Today I was supposed to originally have one leg because I was on time available, because originally I was supposed to do a return to Montreal, and since we're not flying to Canada still, they took that off and put me on time available. Excuse me. Now I have a 3-hour sit once I get back to Atlanta, and then I do a Knoxville turn. Hopefully they put something else in between on that 3-hour sit, and I can get home a lot earlier than 4 o'clock. But that's what I have to do as of now. I want to thank you all for coming along on this 4-day trip with me. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. Please make sure you comment down below so we can engage in some dialogue. You know, just let me know some videos that you would like to see, or anything of that nature. I'm all for suggestions. I want to thank you all again for coming along on this 4-day trip. I do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, and no matter what, continue to strive for your goals, whatever those goals may be. Until next time, I'm Traveling Gun. Y'all have a great day.